With respect to Thai, to Suko Changkong, and to all our ancestral teachers through many generations, dear community, today is the 7th of August in the year 2016, and we are in our Wake Up Earth retreat in the still water meditation hall of the Upper Hamlet. They call me Sister True Dedication, and I am made of non-me elements. So it's not really me sitting here today, but it is all the elements who have made me, including our wonderful Sangha, my sisters and brothers, our teacher, and also my parents, my mother, my father. I come from England, and when the Sangha had a chance to visit my parents in England, there were many brothers and sisters who then said, now I get it. Now I know why you are like how you are. We are made of our mother and our father. And many of us have a beautiful aspiration in our own lifetime to transform and heal and repair some of the weaknesses of our parents. And my own experience was that I didn't spend enough time cherishing their qualities as well. Our mother and father have transmitted many wonderful qualities to us. I can sit here because my father transmitted courage. And as I was breathing, my heart was beating and my breath was very short. And we have a practice to breathe with often our father's lungs. Thai would invite us. As we sit in meditation, I breathe with my father's lungs. I sit with my father's back. But my father has short breath. So this morning, I breathed with my mother's lungs. My mum has very big lungs. And that helped me a lot. I'm also here with the energy of the sunrise from this morning, with the wonderful food that we've been eating and that many of us have been preparing. So we I am with you all, and you all are with me and with everything in the cosmos. Thai has a wonderful line that I really like. He says, you cannot be by yourself alone. You have to be with the whole cosmos. You are with the whole cosmos. Thai would often point to the flower on the podium and say, every flower is made of non-flower elements. And my first reaction, I have to confess, is, but I'm not a flower. But it is still true that we are made of non-us elements. And that is the good news. That is a delight, it is a joy, and it is something we can discover and touch every day. I was very touched when I heard Thai say that we all need a spiritual dimension in our life. And hearing that, I thought, yes, I am thirsty for a spiritual dimension to my life. My soul is thirsty. And in our life here in a practice center like Plum Village, we have so many opportunities to keep the spiritual dimension of our life alive, nourished, and connected. And we have these meditation poems that we use throughout the day. When we touch running water, perhaps we're taking some water to drink, or we're opening the tap to wash our face. And we contemplate the water, and we have a beautiful poem. Water comes from high mountain sources. Water runs deep in the earth. Miraculously, water comes to us and sustains all life. My gratitude is filled to the brim. So we have the simple actions to serve water, to draw water, but somehow we look deeply, and with our mindfulness, we connect ourselves to the true nature of the water. It has come from the mountains, it has come from the oceans, and now it is becoming a part of us. And when I used to work in an office, I recited this poem at the water cooler. I was on the 6th floor in the center of the City of London, and I felt connected to the whole cosmos. And I could have a magical minute. No one knew I was doing it. A magical minute as I drank my water. When we take a shower, we can ask ourselves, whose body is this? Where has it come from? What was the warmth, the original warmth that made this body? It has been handed from generation to generation and never got cold. I am English and I like to drink tea, so I invented a poem for boiling the kettle. Often when we have a difficult moment, culturally, we put the kettle on. It's our first response. And so having a moment to feel spiritual about boiling the kettle enriched my life. And when we write a poem like this, we look at all the different elements that are coming together in the miracle of life to support us. So there is the water, there is the energy in the electricity. Where has it come from? And then there's me, and where have I come from? And we have all traveled since beginningless time to arrive in this moment of making a cup of tea. So I invite all of us to write our own poems. Choose one or two things in your daily actions that you would like to become spiritual moments for you in your day, where there is mindfulness, where there is deep looking. And Tai has said that any act we do can become sacred when we have the energy of mindfulness to enrich it. In the early mornings here, we've had a chance to come and practice sitting meditation together and to enjoy the beautiful walking meditation together in the silence of the morning. And a few years ago, in a winter retreat, Tai was staying in his hut on the side of the hill, And he said that that morning he stepped out and he saw this sky filled with stars, and he felt such love for the earth, for this planet and this beautiful cosmos. And later that day or the next day when he gave a Dharma talk, he said that he had fallen in love with the earth. He had realized he was in love with the earth. I often ask myself, am I in love with the earth yet? We speak about the wonders of life, and when I look deeply and see the wonderful diversity of Earth's manifestations, how many millions or billions of years they have taken to evolve, I have a kind of awe and wonder, and the fragility and beauty of life. And I am training myself to cherish this as much as I can. But sometimes it's not so easy. I think I grew up in a fairly cynical environment in my society, in my generation. Somehow a tree just didn't seem exciting. But I am learning to look with the eyes of wonder and to see the miracle that a tree is, or a bug, or any kind of living being, or even any human being. So I am training myself to fall in love with the earth, to learn more about the earth. And Taya said that if we love the earth enough, then we will know what to do in order to help protect the earth. And we will have the energy we need to protect the earth, because love is a wonderful source of energy. It sustains us, it nourishes us, it keeps us happy, it keeps our mind fresh and delighted. I came to Plum Village when I was almost 22 years old, and I had a lot of questions. I just graduated, and I had felt that my education had cheated me. I asked myself, who am I? Who am I? And somehow my degree, my university degree in my school hadn't told me. I was asking myself, what do I want? What do I really want in my life? Of course, I asked the question, and why am I here? Meaning, why am I here on this planet? What am I here to do? Why am I here? But the fact is, I wasn't yet practicing mindfulness, so I wasn't very present at all. So I don't think I could say I was even present here when I asked the question, why am I here? But slowly I'm learning to be more present. I also wanted to know, what can I trust? What can I count on What can I rely on? Mother Nature is often smiling to us. We can usually rely on the fact that nature is smiling to us.